Hey there, how's it going? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, and today I'm training legs, and the main exercise of my leg workout is high bar squats. And as I was doing my warm-up sets, my knee kind of had a kink in it, and sometimes I get that kink in the knees, and usually after a couple warm-up sets, my knees crack and stuff, almost like cracking your knuckles, same idea, and I get the cracks out of my knees, and then I'm good to go. I can go through and do my sets. Of course, did my progressively heavier warm-up sets, and I did get those little cracks in the knees to get the kinks out. But even as I was going up through my progressively heavier warm-up sets, the knee just didn't feel 100%. So it was a little tiny nagging ache in there, and I kept going through. I worked up to my top heavyweight set, and it didn't feel terrible, but it's still, I just in the pit of my gut, I got this feeling, even though I can do the squats and everything else, and it's not excruciating pain, I'm not going to push it, because I just like to trust your gut. And then the older you get, and the more you've been around the iron game and had a few injuries and everything else, you realize how important it is to listen to your damn gut. When your gut tells you something ain't right, don't do it. So I'm scrapping the squats. I'm not doing squats, but I still want to train legs. I still want to train the same muscle groups. So what I'm going to be doing instead is some arch back good mornings. Now, most people don't do good mornings, period. And you probably don't even know what an arch back good morning is. But an arch back good morning is it's an assistant exercise to build up the squat. Very popular among powerlifters. I mean, any powerlifters who are watching this video know darn well what it is. But it's an exercise where you're going to position yourself just like you're going to do a squat. But instead of squatting, you're going to do a good morning. And it's not a ridiculously deep range of motion good morning, but it's just arching your back and going through the motions similar to a squat without bending your knees. So almost like visualize squatting without bending your knees. I know that kind of sounds like, can't be done, but that's basically what we're doing here with the arch back good morning. So I'm just going to demonstrate a set and show you what I mean. So when it comes to doing the arch back good morning, you're going to set up just the same as you would if you were going to do a set of squats. Have your feet the same width apart, position the bar on your back the same way. The only thing is, you're not going to bend at the knees. You're going to keep your knees just slightly soft and arch back as you do the exercise. So let your hips go back, keep your back tight, and arch down. And what you're going to do is feel your lower back, your hips, your glutes, and your hamstrings are all going to come into play as you're doing this exercise. It's kind of the same type of movement as doing a stiff leg deadlift. So it's kind of that similar movement pattern, except obviously instead of having the bar at arm's length in front of you, the bar is up on your back, just like you're doing a set of squats. So there you go. That is the arch back good morning, and it's an awesome exercise that works the spinal erectors, the hips, the glutes, and the hamstrings, which are all key players that come into play when you do a squat. So if your knees are acting up and you feel that squats are a bit uncomfortable, like I'm feeling tonight, then you can throw in some good mornings as a substitute exercise. But of course, now you don't have to wait until your knees are hurting before you actually do good mornings. I mean, it's an awesome exercise for building up the entire back of the body. I mean, this will bring up your squat, it will bring up your deadlift, and just help you make your core that much stronger all over, because it helps to bring up the entire back of the body, that posterior chain. So again, I actually posted a video about this. It's an older video, but I'll throw up a link to it in the annotations there to the side. Where is it? Up there. Yeah, I'll put it up there. And I also have a link to it in the video description below, so you can check that one out. It's a video that I did explaining how to do the good mornings. So check that out. Leave me your comments and feedback down in the comment section below, and stay tuned for my next video coming soon. Take care. Over and out.